Hey man, look at me rocking out, I'm on the radio. Hey man, look at me rocking out, I'm on the video with Daddy and Lisa.
David,
Neil, I wanted to see you.
but you shouldn't be here, David. You should be in the bedsit thinking about your behaviour.
I done it. Yeah, I done it. With the help of Sue, I spoke to her over Zoom, and it was agreed that I needed to see you to apologise for my behaviour.
Right, well, it's not a good time. I've got a meeting.
You found someone else to live in the studio,
That's not really any of your business, David.
but they wouldn't love you like David does.
Pardon?
I'm sorry for all of my behaviour, Neil. Love, David. I'd like to invite you over for a fish supper at my bedsit, and I've made a card for you.
Oh, I didn't expect this. Well, the meeting is just work-related.
So you haven't found someone else to live in the studio?
No, I've been enjoying the peace and quiet.
Well, David promises to be quiet when you're working from now on. I'd rather hope that you'd take me up on my offer of a fish supper and we could be friends again.
Well, we never stopped being friends. I just needed you to think about your behaviour and to have some time out.
Neil, my actions have been that of a very poorly behaved man, and I allowed myself to get so wound up about the danger man that I took out my frustrations on the person closest to me. I was unkind to you. I called you names, belittled you, and I even attacked you. I did pull my arm in at the last minute so as not to clothesline you, but the intent was there originally, and I'm ashamed of myself. David is very ashamed.
Well, this means a lot, David. I am tight for time today, so having my tea sorted would be a big help.
Yeah, it's a fish supper I got planned.
From the chippy?
Absolutely not, yeah. No, David doesn't have any cash per se, but I do have some anchovies left from the provision pack that you put together for me, and I was going to serve them on a bit of garden peas with a bit of mint sauce and a piece of crusty bread.
You've really thought about this. Thanks, David. How about I take us out for fish and chips from the chippy, and then we can talk some more when we're there?
Oh, yeah, that would be delightful. You know, Sue's quite right when she says that I depend on you. I put on a front, playing the big man, and I know that works in most part because most people are quite afraid of David. But I need to let those that matter close to me, not push them away. So, this is me saying, Neil, I'm sorry. I'm not as big and strong as you might think. I have feelings and I struggle from day to day because I'm so caught up in my security detail that I can't concentrate on anything else, but I'm constantly aware of my vulnerability and the poor behaviour I display to try and cover that up.
David, this is pretty mind-blowing coming from you. Have you thought of all this recently?
I think deep down David always knew that he was being offhand with you, but you try and tell David that no, he won't listen, and it's a problem.
Yeah. So do you want to pick your things up from the bedsit later so you can maybe come back home?
I've got them with me.
And what if I didn't want you to come back so soon?
No, I had a feeling it'd all be okay.
That's a bit presumptuous. And what about the dinner you offered to make me?
The offer's still there. I have the ingredients with me.
No, you're all right. We'll go to the chippy. I just need to find my bank card.
Oh, you never asked for it back the other day, so it's still in my trouser pocket.
Well, I hope you haven't been using it.
Well, I needed a means to contact Sue.
Okay. What about your internal earpiece?
Absolutely not. Yeah. No, I needed to see her, and I wanted her to see me in my bedsit.
Okay, so what are you saying?
I had to buy a tablet.
David, not an expensive one, I hope.
I just got the latest Samsung on a 36-month contract. The Wi-Fi wasn't working in the bedsit.
Well, whose name did you use?
Don't worry, I used your name. I had to, it was your card.
David, that's not on really. I'll have the tablet, please.
Slight issue there.
Why?
I was really hungry one night and I forgot the card was in my trousers. The heating finally came on in the bedsit and I stripped down to my undies. Then I got really hungry after all the liquor I'd had, so I ordered a takeaway but had no cash. So I asked if they'd take a Samsung tablet with 36 months of contract left and already being paid for, only 1 day old. They agreed and said that I'd even get a free bottle of Pepsi to go with my portion of chips.
David, you've been ripped off. I've been ripped off. Let's just go for some food. I'll get my coat.
Yeah, I'll follow you out. Be with you in a minute. Oh, yeah. I think that went pretty well. Well done, David. You managed to get it right. Yeah, you got it right, bang on. Those rehearsals really did pay off. Yeah. Love, David.